Alright. We're back. Since it's a Roll20 table, I lowered it to 10 frames per second, so that should help.
So ears will just be a blur.
The blur.
Yep. Yours moves too fast for my frame rate.
That's right. Your frame rate will belong to us.
The problem is it's going to mess with the video also, but the video seems stuck. Not much I can do with that, I think. Better computer on the list.
A better computer is always good.
Alright, so the javelin lands in the goblin and sticks him. He screams in pain, but he still seems to be up and moving.
Oh, he's still up? Oh.
And next, a goblin comes out from over here.
Oh, he's far away. Okay.
He is far away, and he is going to fire, let's see, 60 feet.
All the way down there.
Yeah, I think we were supposed to walk into that trap.
His short
Sure
bow
looks like
range
it.
is 80, though, so... So this is going at Nexus.
Alright.
I got
Sorry, Nexus.
7? Does a 7 hit you?
No, 7 does not hit me.
Alright, Nexus, you are up.
Alright, good. Alright.
Oh, I see.
And remember the wise words of Captain Mao. If somebody tries to kill you, I want you to kill him back.
Okay. Can I see him? Is that a ledge or something? Is he like up top?
He is on a ledge, but you can see him.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, he has the higher ground. We're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys have obviously lost. He's on the high ground.
We don't have enough fire yet. I'm working on it.
It's over. Summon magma.
Like 65 feet. Ah, you're just out of range of where I wanted to be, and I don't want to... Alright, let's see. Move just a little bit, just so I can get in right. Then I'm going to cast Frostbite on him. Yeah, alright. Yeah, he has to make a DC 13 con save.
He rolls a 19.
Oh.
Does he take
Jeez, what
half
is
for
up with
anything?
these saving throws?
No. But I can finish my move, and right?
Yes, you may.
They're steadily decreasing in ability with their saving throws. We just need to hit them 8 or 9 more times.
All right, I'll go there. That's about my move then.
All right,
Okay.
Another goblin is up. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
All right, he moves 25 feet out of a tree back there to get to here. And he is also going to try shooting at Nexus.
Listen, you can upset me now.
Does a 21 hit you?
21 will hit me, yes.
For 7 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that hurt.
Well, he had hit points.
Help! Help me!
All right, Twillin, now you're up.
Okay. Twillin's gonna cast Shillelagh, and then exit the bushes and come. How do you do those steps? Like that. And attack the goblin.
Okay.
His diversion having served its purpose. Spells. Did that work? 19 for 5 damage?
19 does hit. Five damage kills it.
Krillin bursts from the bushes and cudgels the goblin into the next life.
You do have some more movement if you wish.
No, I mean, I couldn't see anything from inside the bushes, so I wouldn't have any expectation to move anywhere else yet.
Okay. Ears, you are up.
All right. Neither one of these has been hit, I believe.
Correct.
So Ears is gonna take aim and shoot the closest one with the short bow. Aha! Okay, well, unfortunately that is not advantage. So 11 misses, I assume.
Yes, 11 misses.
And then he's gonna run over behind, kind of get some cover behind the side of the wagon.
Okay. Next is
Possibly the dead goblin.
nope. One kind of steps out of the bushes here.
Oh, jeez. I was in the wrong spot.
You're still in the wrong spot, buddy.
I was. Yeah. Should have just hidden behind the wagon. That was my own fault.
This one, however, he's gonna fire at Malwyn.
But no, not the cleric. That's the one that can heal me. That's
It's
not
a
fair.
Slightly better shot from where he is. And he's right at the range of his short bow. He rolls a 21. For 8
That's
damage.
a hit. Somebody is being a very naughty goblin.
How many?
No. He is following the laws of Tyr. If you shoot at somebody, you better hit them.
Alright, so
Sorry, how much damage did you say?
8. Ocho.
You're not down, are you?
Not yet.
Next is this one.
You rolled so well on initiative. See, you should know better. You should know that you're really good rolls, okay?
That's 221 so far to hit people.
He emerges over here.
That's the one that Ears saw initially.
He's gonna move to there and shoot at Thrak.
Oh, thank God.
They're spreading the love.
And he does a 20 hit
Yeah, 20 will hit me.
for 3 damage, 3 piercing.
3 piercing. Alrighty. Ow.
Alright.
I have the feeling that would actually hurt somebody.
This one. He moves to there. Doesn't really have line of sight on Thrak. Nor Malwyn. He can see Fixer though.
Ignore the statue.
I am not here.
And
He's
does a
mastered
10
the art.
does a 10 hit.
No, it does not.
Mastered the art of moving incredibly slowly, so slow as to be invisible to the naked eye.
Fixer, you are up.
I'm going to move over by Nexus and use Cure Wounds. If it's going to do it. You healed 9.
Oh, hey, back to max.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
All right, Malwin, you are up. Unless Fixer, do you have anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Malwin, you're up.
Let's see. That wasn't a heal on me, was it? Maybe
No.
I do need a heal on me. And there we go. I am fully healed.
Thrak, you are up.
Okay. This could be interesting. So I'm basically getting in this guy's face. And I do believe... Rats, he's just out of range. Okay, so I'm going to just pull out my trident as I run and try to spear this guy.
Do it.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
You pulled out
That
your
will be-
trident.
Yep,
I think
pulled out the trident.
I think the technical term is you forked.
Well, I tried to stab him multiple times. I don't know if I hit with all 3 prongs or not. And that'll be 8 damage.
That was max damage. So yeah. What's
He
with the
is
two-handed thing?
If
Oh,
it's
is
a
that-
versatile weapon, it'll automatically roll both.
I see. But you're not wielding it two-handed right now. You have a shield.
I have a shield.
Okay, gotcha.
I have an AC of 18. I'm very happy about this AC, but it doesn't do any good when they're all natural 20s.
Yes.
Oh no, they haven't gotten any natural 20s yet.
I'm sorry, modified 20 plus.
This goblin over here shouts in Goblin, so Twillin can understand it. Something about, get the spellcaster, get the spellcaster!
Oh.
And he fires at...
Spellcaster.
yeah,
I'm about to say, everybody back there is spellcasters.
there's a lot of
Which was the-
spellcasters.
Which was the one that shouted? Him?
This one
Okay.
over here.
Oh, good. Now I know who to shoot.
And he is going to fire at Fixer.
Oh, yes, you're the spellcaster fixer. Go ahead.
Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. Nexus, you're up.
I'm just gonna go simple and just shoot that guy with my crossbow. The spells just aren't doing it today. You want a crossbow? Let's shoot him with the crossbow. It's fine. It's the same attack roll for me, anyways. It's the guy who screamed. That's what I want.
Okay.
Hit the roll. There it goes. Ah, 13.
13's gonna miss.
All right. Then I will move behind the wagon.
Okay.
There. There we go. I'm not getting shot again.
This one here, seeing as how somebody left, and that was the spellcaster he was noticing, he's gonna fire at Thrak instead.
What? I did nothing. as I'm shaking the goblin off the end of my trident.
Die, Durham Slayer! Does a 15 hit?
No.
Alright, that's a miss. Twillin, you're up.
Twillin moves forward and says to Fixer, they think you're a spellcaster, buddy. Let's disabuse them. And I cast Entangle on this 20-foot square. The plants come alive and wrap up around it. Let me hit it in the other tab. It marked off the spell slot, but it didn't post anything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
It's a save DC of 12. It's a save DC of 12.
You don't hit the cast button. You click on the spell, so it brings up a little sidebar, and then there's a cast on roll 20 button at the top of the description.
Okay, I'll hit that again then.
Oh, there it goes.
Just as
Just described it, though.
Yeah, he just describes it.
If there's an appropriate roll for it, or if there's a DC, it pops up that information for you.
Yeah, it should.
It's not producing the DC.
Yeah, it should.
Huh, it did for me before when I cast a spell like that.
Yeah, and it did for Frost Bolt Bite, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, it did that. Yeah, it just says make a strength saving throw. Some of them aren't printed quite properly, probably.
That might be it.
Yeah. Oh well.
And that's it from action.
So it's strength DC 12?
Versus DC 12, yeah.
Alright, so the lower left one rolls an 18. Upper right one rolls a 13.
Annoying.
Does anything happen on a save?
On a failed save, all there are is in the terrain, difficult terrain.
Okay.
The other one is restraint.
No, they both passed, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bugger.
Yeah, it just becomes difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Darn. I was hoping to have an advantage. That would have been nice. Oh well.
Just remember just remember it's a concentration spell, so you have to hold it.
I tried.
Alright, Ears, you're up.
Alright, Ears gonna shoot the talkative one. How about 9 piercing damage, assuming 21 hits?
Yes, 21 hits.
So that would be this one. Whoops. The one. Yep. And Ear's gonna flip over the wagon to the other side. Thematically, practically, it doesn't really matter.
All right, this one here. He's gonna fire at Twillin. This one down here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna roll an 11.
Yeah.
Does that hit or miss?
That's a miss.
Okay.
Twillin has an AC of 16.
Alright, the next one is this one here. He is going to move there. He drops his short bow, draws his scimitar as he runs up, and attacks Thrak. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. And then as a Bonus action, he is going to take the disengage and move back.
Go ahead and run. You'll die tired.
Fixer, you're up.
All right. I'm going to try to hit the one that's the one that's just outside the entangled with a firebolt.
Okay.
$13 doesn't do it.
13 doesn't do it.
And then I'm going to also kind of join behind the wagon there.
All right. At this point, Chip, he's going to crawl over the back as well, and I'm not going to bother with a token for him. He's going to hide over there. You guys are doing great. You're doing great. Save the wagon. Everybody, you can have inspiration.
Oh, he inspired us.
Yeah, everybody saves the wagon. They're all hiding behind the wagon.
Well, that's why he's trying to tell you guys to go save the wagon. Malwyn is up.
I'm going to move up to over here, I guess. And I believe then I'm within range to call down the Fire of Tyr on that guy that somebody just clicked on.
Okay. What's his saving throw?
DC 14.
And that's a dex save, okay.
Once again, hold up a firefly, crush it, and call down the searing flames.
Dex is their good attribute, and with that he manages to roll an 8.
And he's seared with 6 points of damage by the sacred flame of Tyr.
It burns!
It
Thrak, you're
burns terribly.
Thrak.
Sorry, I was wanting to make sure there was nothing else coming after I hit him with fire. Okay. Well, we'll try this again and see how it works out. Ooh, I don't think I hit.
No, just missed. Their AC is 15.
Yeah, I was tempted to use that inspiration. Wait, I can't use inspiration on attack rolls. That's right.
Why not?
I know.
Yeah.
Unless he's a bard of valor, I can't use him on attack rolls. Inspiration is skill only.
No, inspiration is skill,
No.
save, anything.
This is regular inspiration, not any other type of inspiration.
Yeah.
Then what would have
But
been a D6?
No, it's the one that gives you advantage, so there's no point to use it.
Oh, okay.
You use it before you roll and take the better.
Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what the inspiration was.
Alright, next up is Dead Goblin. Nexus, you're up.
Oh, all right.
Go save the wagon!
Yes. All right. She'll come out from cover. Why not? Let's be brave here.
I really wish there was a feat that I could be used as like a battlement or something. Just hide behind me.
All right. It's not as cool as the one I want, but sure. Frostbite sadly has less range than this one, so maybe I'll try Chill Touch on him, which has a good 120 feet range. So, yes, so a scary skeletal hand will come out and grab him.
Which one?
Chill Touch.
Okay.
This work. Oh, and I crit. The scary skeletal hand.
Oh, and doesn't Chill Touch have something added to it?
No, not unless you're undead.
So while this one over here is screaming that it burns, this one over here is it's cold, it's cold. At which point it's his turn, and he is going to move.
Look,
That's
the hand of
goblins for you. Unwilling to compromise.
Look, the hand of death has a hold of him right now. Okay, I would run too.
He moves 6, and then he is going to dash and move 6 more.
You're dropping me out a bit, but I'm assuming it's Ears' turn.
Yeah, he moves, double moves, and ends his turn. Ears, you're up.
All right. Ears is so he's gone out of sight. All right.
Yes.
Ears is going to fire off this one here. That one seems to be well taken care of. So let's do that. I will use inspiration.
Which one? The one down below?
The one down below, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, yeah, I didn't ping. Oh, good use of inspiration.
A 21 does hit.
And since I had advantage, that should have sneak attack apply.
Yep.
So I have a feeling to shish kebab.
You impaled this guy.
Yeah.
And then Ears is actually gonna run after the one that's running off, and with surprising speed that most of the party probably has once in a while seen him move before. Using feline agility, it is an extra, basically double his speed. So he's gonna go however much that was. I don't know if I need to track exactly how much that was. So 30 and another 30 to down here.
Okay. And that lets you move double as your move. You can also, for your action. Oh no.
Not
You
yet.
shot. Never mind. You killed it.
Level 2, I'll. Yeah.
Alright, that leaves this goblin up here. He is with a dragonborn in his face. He's gonna like slash.
You cut out there when you were saying what he was going to do.
Oh, he slashes at Thrak. But I think an 11 misses. And then as a bonus action, he is going to disengage again and move. Let's see. He is going that way.
Towering into the trees.
Yeah. Thrak, it sounds like he went into the trees and through the other side. Fixer, you're up.
I'm just going to move out in front of the wagon and then just wait because I don't see anybody else.
Okay. Malwyn. Do you wish to do anything or move anywhere, Malwyn?
Oh, yeah. It looks like they're all retreating into the woods. I'm not sure that chasing after them. I don't know if we want to chase after them into the trees. Perhaps we should set up watch here, clear the horses, and move on past.
Sounds like a voice of reason that might not be reaching ears. Ears is ears.
I'm going to move up to here to see if I can, I guess, help guard this side, and I guess with range spells somewhat on the other.
I will say... Oh, no, I can't take that out. With the goblin had recently run through here, you can see that this section of trees is not very wide, and as it's kind of closing up behind him, he's directly out the other side.
Can I see him? Is he within 60 feet of me?
He's within 60 feet of you. I will give him cover, though.
Doesn't matter for the sacred flame of Tyr.
There you go.
Oh, that I will allow. All right. You don't need to make
Target
an
gains
attack
no
roll.
benefit from cover.
So instead, he has to make a dex save. And he rolls a 4.
Oh, he was too busy trying to run away.
And he is smote by Tyr for 8 points of radiant fire.
Was he already hurt?
Yeah, that probably kills him because he's been burning this whole time.
Yeah, there is a scream of pain and a thump. Alright, the other one is out of sight of Nexus, and he's going to go before Ears, and he has a lead on Ears. So how far is Ears going to try to follow?
Probably he was gonna get up to the ledge and see if he can see him. Actually, he was probably gonna climb the closest tree, hop up, and see if he can see him from the tree, and if he can shoot him.
No, the trees are too thick down there.
Trees are too thick to see out of a tree.
If
Then
you
he would
climb-
go.
Yeah, if you climb up the tree, the other trees are too thick to see into them where he may be.
Okay, then up to the ledge, and up the ledge, because the back's at climb speed. So he won't get too far away from the party, but he's going to try to follow, see if he can catch him with an arrow.
Is tracking survival, or is it perception?
It's usually, I believe it's perception to initially find the tracks, and then survival to keep track with them. Like, I believe that's what it is. But if he knows where the tracks are, it'd probably just be
it's survival.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, the GM might ask you to make a wisdom survival check to follow tracks, hunt wild game, guide your group through frozen wastelands. Blah, blah, blah. I just clicked on the skill on D&D Beyond.
No, yeah, that would have been the easy way.
That would have been.
That's what they need to create for D&D Beyond for GMs, just a generic GM screen type thing.
Oh, that didn't show the text. It just rolled. Okay. So getting up to the ledge, you can see that these trees, the way they're situated, small creatures aren't going to have as much trouble as medium and large creatures moving through this. However, what's your passive perception?
16.
16. So you can see tracks. He obviously left tracks running in there. but it'll probably take some time to follow him. He's going to have an easier time moving through. Granted, Tabaxi can climb, so you can go up and over some trees that he's going to just go under. But with the lead he's got,
Yeah, I'm not going to
better
chase
off
him
following
far
him.
away. Yeah, if I don't quite see him and can take a pot shot, I'm going to head back and probably look over and kind of get up on the ledge right here and look to see if I can see anything else. But if all is quiet, then I'll make it back to the wagon. Actually, I might get over to the horses to investigate.
You glitched there. What do you want to do?
He moved to the horses.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up here, take a look. If I don't see anything of interest other than what we already saw, I'm gonna move down to the horses
Oh, okay.
and start investigating that, and I guess clearing the path.
All right. Since the encounter is done here,
In the encampment path.
I will free up the line of sight.
Oh, I see.
At least most of it.
Cool.
All right, so nothing else seems to jump out at you. It'll probably take about an hour of everybody willing to help moving the horses far enough to get the wagons across.
Thrak will pull out his little prayer book, say a little prayer for the animals to Kellenvor, and then stab one of them in the ass with the trident and start hauling its butt out of the way, so to speak. Quite literally. I figure between Sacred Flame, Firebolt, Frostbolt, Ice Bolt, all the bolts, somebody can figure out how to decay these suckers pretty quick.
Decay.
Yeah,
I think
it's
we're
like
just basically going to
splatter.
have to use our wagon animal to drag the other horses away.
Yeah, the two oxes can easily hitch up to a horse and drag it.
All right.
So you can move the horses and continue. It's probably early afternoon at this point.
Okay.
And you're pretty sure it's going to take you probably won't reach Phandalin until tomorrow. So do you wish to continue moving until it's time to make camp? Or do you wish to leave
Yeah, I
the
think so.
wagon here and go see where that goblin was going?
No, we can continue on.
Was there a clear path as far as we could tell, or not so much?
Not really a clear path, but he did leave tracks, and you know which direction he was going.
Our job is to the wagon, not to the goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now. How late tomorrow do you think we'll reach the town?
Probably about midday.
Okay.
Well, if we're camping here, anybody up for a friendly game of cards?
I don't know if you want to camp here where the goblins were. Maybe you want to make a little bit further?
Yeah, well,
Because it's only early afternoon, right?
Well, wherever
sure.
we're camping for the night.
Do the goblin bodies, do they have any, suspicious notes in Goblin that say,
yes, let's search the bodies before we go.
Remember, once we kill the adventurers, take their loot back to our secret cave, third tree past the second rise.
I didn't think goblins could count.
Among the 5 goblins, me see if this actually has a list.
Should we take a break, IRL, meanwhile?
Yes, let me give you what you find here, though.
And who's going to keep track of it? Somehow, in our groups, traditionally, the rogue ends up keeping track of the loot, ironically, but I'm up for whatever people want to do.
So there's 17 copper.
How much?
17. One of them has a metal can that is sealed, but as you pick it up and move it, it kind of sloshes. And there's a weight to it, like it has liquid in it, but that doesn't fill it, so it kind of adjusts the balance and the weight of it. And another one of them has a purple handkerchief embroidered with the name, actually the initials SS.
How grubby does handkerchief look?
The handkerchief doesn't look grubby at all. It looks mostly fresh.
So they took this recently.
Yeah, it's got goblin prints on it, but no more than a week's worth of goblin prints on it. Actually, no more than 3 or 4 days worth of goblin prints on it.
That's odd.
And
Show
yes,
it to the tier cleric.
Sure.
I guess I will inspect this. Well, I don't know if it's a relic per se. We'd really need to know more about it before we could classify it as such. What can I pick up from inspect? Would insight be useful here? Religion? Survival?
No. Arcana, maybe? Or history?
Goblins don't make handkerchiefs.
Yeah, the SS does not ring a bell to you.
Yeah, I don't believe this is any particular link to tier. We could bring it to the temple and perhaps ask there, but I don't think so. No.
Huh?
Not sure why you were asking me, but no.
Because they stole it or they kidnapped somebody and took their stuff. I mean, it's a crime.
Yes, we could certainly see if we could
You're
return it
cleric
to
of
the
the god
person
of
if we find
justice,
them.
right? I mean, I don't care personally, but I mean, you're the cleric of the god of justice, so if there's a crime, you would want to look into it, right? I'm being
I think
helpful.
they're a little bit past trial at this point. I look around at the dead goblins.
Well, I mean, okay. Fair enough.
I mean, if you want, we can tear off into the wilderness after that single goblin.
It's not what I want. It's not what I want. I don't care.
Well, it sounds like it is what you want. It sounds like maybe Fear is inspiring you with this. You don't understand. Maybe this is your first holy quest.
I retrieve my javelin from the dead one.
Chip?
Twillin just shrugs and turns his back and starts,
Chip climbs
picking up
underneath
and
the wagon
cleaning up.
and pulls his bedroll over him.
Chip, we're not sleeping here. We were just ambushed by goblins.
Yeah, he might have ran to get back up.
When Twillin gets close to Nexus,
fine.
He says under his breath to Nexus, I'm not sure it's the same tier I'm thinking about.
Well, he did mention the fact that they wanted him out of the temple, so maybe those.
Maybe.
Actually, I wouldn't use. I would just look under there and be like, "Back up, bad," and then I'd start walking off. That I don't say much.
So you continue the rest of the day then, make camp. Let's take a break here.
All right, what time are we getting back? How many minutes?
Let's go for 10 unless everybody's back before that.
All right.
That sounds good. All right.
Sounds good.
While I try to find my Be Right Back splash screen. And it looks like we're back. Maybe? Okay. So you don't have to worry about watches. I assume you set them, but nothing happens.
Have we had other encounters before with anything
No.
so far? Mm.
The first,
'Cause base-
maybe the second day, you encountered a few guards traveling up towards Neverwinter,
Mhm.
and you've
'Cause I was
passed
thinking-
people, but other than that, no.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, theoretically, if we push through, it would be there by morning, right? Which is the question of traveling at night. But we don't have to. It's just, if
Yeah.
something is starting to make trouble, maybe we want to get off the road as soon as possible, but...
Chip doesn't like traveling at night.
Okay. He's the boss.
Actually, the oxen are the boss, and if they decide to fall asleep right in the middle of the friggin' road, we're kind of screwed.
But you guys do
That
get a
was-
long rest, so refresh hit points and spells.
Yes. Hit points and spells.
Yes, for those of us who, took 20 plus hit.
Well, yeah.
I just liked how the range was 7, 8, 21. Ow!
Oh, see, the thing is, you just have to be a robot. They can't hit those.
I need to bring a party token over here. So, about midday, you come rolling into the town, heading southward. Strolling, yeah. The oxen don't move all that fast.
Yeah.
As I said, they decide to stop moving. We're kind of not moving.
Well, Ears is probably scouting as usual, is just going to wait kind of where the, once town's in view, wait for everybody else to catch up.
The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside. You catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old firestone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on the hillside to the east side of town. You are approaching from the north, and as you pass by, there's a few small buildings, but as you get into the city, one of the first buildings you pass to the left looks like a provisioner's shop.
Uh-huh.
We will
Well, is that our destination then?
use one as a general party token here.
General party, sir.
So we're coming from the Tribord Trail.
Yes, from the Tribord Trail, and you were told to make this delivery to the person would meet you at the Stonehill Inn.
So further south.
Yes.
Presumably,
Actually-
we look for a sign.
Yes. Further south down the road, you pass the smithy, and then you get to the Stonehill Inn. Right across the little road from the Shrine of Luck. There is an old farmer. Hold on.
It's a cute little roadside town, you said?
Yeah. So nobody is outside the Shrine of Luck. There's a few people working the smithy as you pass by. The Stonehill Inn seems somewhat busy. There's a few people in there.
Okay. Well, Twillin is looking around suspiciously, but I guess we're going to go into the inn.
Well, if that's where we're supposed to go, let's go.
Is the wagon driver stopping there?
The wagon driver is stopping at the provisioner shop.
Oh, okay. So we would need to continue further south.
Yep.
Okay. We do so.
All right.
Is this a safe looking the town? The kind of place where we could leave our NPC fetch quest lying around in a random provisioner's shop?
Seems to be. You don't, wait, what's your passive perception?
Let's see.
The hell?
My regular perception bonus is a +6. I'm not sure how to decide the passive
Passive is
perception.
a flat 10 plus your bonus.
So 16.
Yeah, you don't see any ninjas or bandits waiting to jump out at you at the moment. The center of town is the Stonehill Inn. It's a large, looks newly built roadhouse of firestone and rough-hewn timbers. As you walk in, the common room is filled with locals. They have that local look to them. They're nursing mugs of ale or cider. And all of them kind of look at you curiously as you walk in. Working the counter is a short, friendly-looking young human male. Oh, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in.
Well, head in. What do we know about whom we're supposed to meet? Name or anything?
You were looking for... the instructions said to let the proprietor of the inn know that you are here with the wagon. From Neverwinter.
Thank you for the invitation. We've arrived here on the long walk from Neverwinter with the wagon of supply. I understand that you might know the person we need to meet with to unload the thing.
Oh, yes, I do. This all of you? He kind of looks around, gets a mental count of you.
Well, not the oxen.
He stops for a minute, looks confused, and then... No, I wouldn't expect them here. I've got something for you. And he
What's that?
disappears into a back room.
I guess unless there was some sort of unacknowledged invitation for us to follow, I'll wait out here for him.
He didn't seem to invite you. The door kind of closes behind him, and you hear some scraping, thumping of something being set elsewhere, moving around type of thing. And then he comes back, holding a satchel. It is buckled shut on the front, and he hands it over. I was told that this to be given to you. Syndra was supposed to be back here, but she went on a small exploration, she said, a couple days ago and hasn't returned yet.
Sandra?
Syndra. She is the one that requested the wagon.
Well, tears light upon you.
What is perhaps Syndra's last name?
Oh, what was it? Oh, for the life of me, I can't remember. Silver? No.
Do you still have that handkerchief? I'm not sure who has it
I was
actually.
holding on to it.
Somebody was charged with a holy quest of Tyr. I think they probably still have it.
I'm just staring at these yo-yos. There's a chance I haven't followed the conversation since we left Neverwinter, though.
Does somebody have that handkerchief?
Well, Horror had it ears now does, as he produced it out of his pocket. So, this one?
Yes. And I'll show it to the bard. Would this happen to be her?
I've seen her use one like that, yes.
Some of you are breaking up a little bit. The audio.
Oh, is it? Can you not? You couldn't hear us before?
I can hear you just fine, but like Joe's breaking up and one of the others. So.
Okay.
Am I clearer now?
Yes.
That was weird. Although Discord sometimes does that to me.
Yeah.
Wants to turn me into like an auto-tune recipient.
Where's Craig? I've lost sight of Craig.
You folks have been coming through fine for me, except for the occasional time people are cutting off early, like they're letting go of push to talk too soon.
I seem to be getting that from Joe.
Yeah, I get that too sometimes, although I even extended the delay from when I let go of it.
I have the mute right on the headset, but yeah.
Here,
Anyway.
Let me try this.
Oh, we were hoping for employment. The goblins apparently got her.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, we
think so?
pulled this. Well, we pulled this off the goblins, and it's hers. So I would. It does appear that they might.
Oh well.
Oh, what a shame. Murdered by goblins. Cut down in the prime of her life.
Murdered? By goblins? Surely not.
Well, we're not sure.
Well, just a handkerchief. We're merely guessing, but I mean, there could have been many people with the initials SS passing through. Yes?
But did the handkerchief have any stains on it? Maybe she's not dead.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe she fled for her life and threw the handkerchief behind to distract the goblins. Maybe. No, that doesn't seem likely.
Twillin is completely unable to fake his disbelief in that.
Well, in any case, I can't imagine her being murdered. But I was told that there should be instructions for you in the satchel and payment.
Oh, well, let's take a look then.
Yeah, so
Here.
pop the satchel open. And is there a table here or something we can open it up on?
Oh, yes. Use one of the tables in the corner.
Thank you.
Let's do that.
I've heard tales of adventurers gathering in inns and receiving word of adventure and places to go and things to do. This just seems like like the kind of story I heard as a child. Pop the satchel open on the table and start pulling things out of it.
Don't get all carried away or anything. It's just us getting paid for it.
Inside is a pouch for each of you.
Oh, and look, this one has your name on it. And your name.
There is a scroll case. And 2 small vials of liquid.
What's in the scroll case?
You open up the scroll case.
Sure.
Inside is a letter that in a nice, very elegant hand. And behind that is a map.
Ooh. So this must be a treasure map of some sort, since we heard of the treasure hunting.
Is there like something marked on it for like where a treasure might be?
There is some markings on it, yes. It looks like a map of the area you're in.
Mm-hmm.
It shows Neverwinter far to the north. It shows the trail that comes south. There's a town further south from where you turned off the road. It shows a mark for Phandalin. It has another mark that is kind of northish, past the trail where you turned southward. So further north than that, but off of the trail that you were on, kind of in some wooded areas where there is a circle.
A circle.
Yes.
Maybe the letter says something about this circle.
Is it off of the high road or is it off of the path to the north of the town?
It's off the Tribor Trail.
Okay. So it would be relatively close to the town.
So let's put you back over here.
Okay.
Tribord Trail is what was going from more or less the coast
Yeah.
and heading east.
This dotted line is the Tribor Trail.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Just
Looking
like
around.
sort of at the edge of the forest kind of thing. Is that where the circle is, or in the... Okay, fair enough.
Looking
So
around the inn for any eavesdroppers, I take the letter and read it aloud to the rest of us, pitching my tone so that only our large group of 8 is it can hear.
Oh, geez.
Perhaps, I say as I hold the letter up, we should continue this discussion in a private room.
Why?
Mm.
Well, if we're traveling for adventure, then we might not want all of these other people following us.
Mm.
Unless we could lead them all. What do you think?
I'm not the cleric.
Oh.
I point back towards Neverwinter. Tyr, that way.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you do have reason. Do you have reason to be suspicious of any of these people? Twillin is saying this out loud. By the way,
I was just
Just-
pointing towards Tyr because he was talking about leading them somewhere. He wants to lead everybody to Tyr that way.
I'm gonna. Ears is gonna
Head
ask.
Tom already, huh?
Is gonna ask the innkeeper, where did Syndra? Where did you say Syndra was going? Huh. Any particular reason? Ooh.
Did she
Ruins.
mention anything in the area then, or just as where she was going just up north?
So
Oh,
what
that'll
does
be
the letter
interesting.
say? Does it list any specifics about what it is she's looking to get?
Oh,
Okay.
looks like what she got. Oh, go ahead. Well, looks like what she got is trouble.
Were
Yeah,
the
so goblins
goblins in between where we are and that circle? It didn't look like it based on the map he showed us. It looked like she would have been way off course if she'd gotten to the goblins.
Not way off course. Just depends on their territory. They could have a pretty wide territory.
How big is a hex?
Yeah, it's a wide territory.
I think we should go check it out.
4-hour hike for a goblin?
No, I
She's
mean,
been
if she
gone
was
for
headed up
7
there,
days.
she ran into a bunch of goblins.
Yeah, she could have even just run into them at the crossroads, right? Before she even got to the area.
Well, the crossroads aren't on the way there, are they? I mean, where we ran into them, they were further west of where she
Right,
was.
but I'm just saying if that wouldn't be a terrible distance for them to have traveled, right? So
No.
being there
Mhm.
and there is not a big difference.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd say let's check out where she said she was heading. Sounds interesting.
Anything to get me out of town.
You're already tired of this town?
Twillin looks around at everybody, at all the townsfolk that are sitting in the in common room, staring at us and listening in. Sure.
Alrighty then. When should we go?
She paid us.
Yeah,
She
We're
has
good.
another job.
We're probably going to
Let's
need
go.
to get some rations, though. Thank
I don't
you.
need a room, so I'm making have my
Oh.
spot.
Rooms for the week. We should at least spend the night before we head out.
Well, is it like lunchtime-ish, or is it late morning?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Get some rations, pick up supplies, leave super early in the
I don't know.
That
By the
sounds
looks
like a
of it,
great plan to me.
I mean,
if we
unless
do that,
do you feel that we need to rush it and be out of here today?
if she got herself into trouble,
Either way,
Why-
we're not going to be able to get all over there in one day. We're still stopping. So whether we leave now and stop a little bit earlier or leave in the morning.
well, by the looks of it, if we leave in the morning, by the time we get there, it's going to be night. Right? Is that about a fair assessment? It's more or less a full day's travel.
I agree.
Oh wow! So that's almost like for okay, so 3-ish days maybe to get there
Mm,
on foot without
is it?
horses.
Each
Or
one of
anything?
those is 10. So 1, 2, 30 miles in a day would be almost to the edge
2
of the
days.
forest. Right? Oh, 30
Oh.
miles. Oh,
Oh no
there's
no
a 5
10.
mile section.
Yeah, no, they're. Oh, it is 5. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, we could get there roughly in a decent day if we did the whole day of travel.
Yeah, but we
Right,
get there
but-
at night.
Yeah, that's true. We get there at night.
Yeah.
So if we left this afternoon and took a break somewhere out there in the wilderness, we would get there midday, which would give us a lot more light to be able to see what's going on.
Would we
So-
rather camp in the plains or in the woods? I guess would be the question.
The plains. So yeah, let's do a quick review of supplies. Say an hour and meet back here, and we can leave. Get some food if you want here. So, because as we'll
Sounds
probably
fair.
be doing rations on the rest of the trip.
So normal pace, 3 miles an hour or 24 miles a day. With the wagon and Chip, you were going a little slower than you could be going. At a fast pace, you can move up to 30, but you have penalty to passive wisdom checks while you're traveling. And that's assuming 8 hours. You can force march and keep moving hours after that, but you risk exhaustion.
What about cart?
Well, we delivered it. We did what we needed to do, right?
I was asking about the cart. Did we technically deliver it, or did the note say "bring the stuff to me"?
So that job is done.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, if we're gonna find her, I mean, if we think that's the plan, then probably makes sense.
Okay. Krillin is off to the provisioner.
As his ears.
Yeah, I'll be picking up some rations, and I think I forgot to buy some rope, so I better buy some of that.
Well, I have got rope. Wouldn't your pack have rope in it, most likely?
Not the cleric pack.
Yeah, the priest pack has them.
Need some supplies. Probably gonna need a few days of rations, a water skin. Uh,
$16.
I do not.
I do not.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, I need some silk rope and, well, add some more rations to that pile, I guess.
What do they have? Do they have just and no armor? Okay. Okay.
I think the blacksmith.
No. Yeah, maybe we should check that out. I think what I need for rations.
do you have any sling bullets?
Out of character. What?
Sling bullets?
No. What's the coster?
Blacksmith?
Thank you. I did not know what he was saying.
Hmm. I don't know what they got there.
The blacksmith.
I'm not hearing you if you're talking.
Isn't that it? I thought I saw that building there. Oh. They all look alike to me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, I should take a look.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the initial, because let's see, hold on. Didn't initial packs come with like the, what did I have? Like the adventuring pack or something come with rations and stuff already?
Yeah.
Okay. So I still have 10 days worth of, well, it says 1 day. What? No, that's not right. I think it's a glitch. It's 10.
No, it says 1 per day, but it should have
Oh, okay.
over
10
to the right
other- Yeah. Okay.
quantity.
Yeah, I think I'm okay for
Oh.
now. I have like 5.
Yeah, I already have 10, so I'm good.
I also have 10.
Okay.
What I will do though is have a very good meal right here. I'm sure they have some food there at the bar.
I will head to the coster and then possibly the blacksmith.
Yeah, that's my next step.
I'll go check the coster first.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's where yours is heading.
True.
I'm still in the other map. Oh, there we go. All right. Yours is going to head in. On the way there, he's going to be whoever's listening, talking their ear off. I say, I've seen these studded leather armors. I think I should get one. I think that would be cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if they have any.
Yep, sling. You. That one there. I try it out. I check it out. I try it out. Does she have a bullet? Okay. I test one out. I don't try to hit anything, but I give it a few swings to make sure that it'll work for me. Cool. I'll take it. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
People are stealing stuff in this town? Isn't it a little small for that? Goblins. Yeah, they attacked our wagon on the way here.
Huh.
I describe where I remember the ambush was. I don't know how useful she would find my description because I give landmarks in the form of the names of the plants and the trees and.
Ears will kind of tilt his head. Like, when was it supposed to be here? And he'll estimate how long those horses might have been dead and try to see if that fits the timeline. Well, there were some. The goblins must have intercepted another wagon. There were a couple of horses. Did the horses look like they're draft horses that were pulling wagon, or like riding horses that somebody might have been? Okay. Yeah. So Ears will kind of share what they saw and say, I wonder if that was it, maybe. We might be heading the general direction. You want us to keep an eye out for something? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Anything particularly valuable if we don't have the capacity to get it all? Oh, well, okay. I think we can keep an eye out. I'll look around to see if they have a armor.
I was going to look for a mace. Does it seem like it would be functional? As in, if I hit somebody over the head, it's not going to break and bounce off mine. All right. I hold up the mace to purchase. I now look confused.
You know, when they put it in the grave. Engraving. I don't know.
Point
what
at,
they mean, actually.
I point at the mace and go, that's what that's for.
Ah, well, then you're all set, I guess.
I look pleased.
Well, I was wondering if you have perhaps studded leather armor? Oh.
Standard price, Joe?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that does look nice. How much is that? This then price is 45 GP, but here's the ask. He'll look into his gold pouch, count his gold coins, and then kind of close it up and look very crestfallen. Oh, it does look nice.
You don't have enough?
Not really. Maybe next time.
How much are you short?
Puts down an extra 10 gold.
um, he'll think, oh, wait. Well, how much would you give me for this armor? Points at the leather one he's wearing. Normal price for leather is 10. Well, can you do that and knock off a little bit of the price of the studded leather? Says, well, like another 5 maybe? Sure thing. How's about a 20?
That was perception.
Did I click perception?
Yep.
Oops. I can re-roll. It's too lower than that. Or do you want me to roll? Okay. So 18 then. Starts with a P. Well, that's payment for everyone. It's not for me to speak to that.
How short are you for the studded right now?
I gestured to the 10 gold. He's gained 5 off. I can't do math, so sounds like a deal.
Well, if they're willing to lend me some, I guess
You
we
need
can
5 or
do that.
10 more. I'm not buying food or water or anything, so I can if that keeps you alive.
All right. Yeah. So between all that, and trading in this one, we can cover it now. So he'll borrow 5 from someone.
I happily give up the 10, so at least he has money to buy food. Like, in an inn type food.
Well, on the way out, once we're done with it, Ears will hand back the money and say, I was hoping she would knock something off. I'm completely out, but I had enough. I have no money, but I had studded leather. Hooray.
I don't take back the 10 gold.
Well, if you insist, I'll hang on to it for you.
Pay back after job.
All right.
Food.
Food is good.
I walk back to the inn.
I'm already back at the inn. I'm trying to talk the patrons into a friendly card game.
Oh.
Twillin is going to try to find local cats or dogs and ask them what's going on around town.
If anybody bites on the card game, they probably discover, much to their chagrin, that all of the cards are decorated with the history of Tyr, and it comes with a delightful little monologue about the religion, and they're probably desperate to try to change the subject to anything that might be going on in the town at the moment. No, it's a friendly one. I'm trying to get them to. Yeah, I'm just trying to get them to be captive, targets for my proselytizing.
Oh yeah, Twillin is going to find the local cats and dogs and gossip with them, find out what's going on in town. It is. It's not one I'm proficient in. I just typically just talk to them. Mhm. Okay.
Not perception, persuasion.
Mhm. I understand. The 13. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can understand that. Okay. People treat you differently? Okay. Quillen eyes the manor at the hilltop suspiciously. But nothing to do yet. We're leaving town. I'm a forest gnome, and I've been talking to these animals all my life. I understand perfectly.
No.
Nope.
We're hopefully departing before it gets to night, so we're just basically after we get the supplies, get a good meal in us, so we don't have to use our rations for today, and then leave after that. Which we won't be using.
Well,
Oh, that's very
we
nice.
have rooms for the whole week, so we might be back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. We will enjoy our meal and then be on our way.
Seems like a good stopping
way.
point.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, we can stop here.
Nice.
Fancy.
Ooh.
All right. I have to go back into the builder.
Are we rolling for hit points, or are we still staying fixed? Okay.
Nah.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna roll.
Fixed amount is supposed to be slightly better than the roll chances, right? But if you can re-roll a 1, then it's actually...
I will roll.
Yeah, me too.
what the heck. Let's do it. Well, that would be the first.
I'm
Level
rolling
2 would be the
fixed.
right place.
Oh, look at that.
Let's do this.
I got a 3.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's fine.
As I said, I'm going with fixed.
Do you have to enter builder mode to level up?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Are you doing roll 20?
But on the D&D Beyond, you have to go
Yeah.
into the builder mode in order to actually level
Oh,
up.
yeah, that's true. Manage levels. Wait.
Oh no, that is right. Never mind. I was going with just fixed, and I didn't think the math was right. But it's for a D8, it's 5 for fixed, right? Okay.
All right, there we go.
Well, level 2 for the rogue is where the fun stuff begins. Sadly, I won't be here next time. So good luck. Don't all die.
We will try.
Yeah, we'll definitely try.
I've never used it, but is the Roll20 video and voice any good? I've never used
Yeah, we've used
I've
it.
heard bad things about it.
Same here. We've used it. It's been flaky. We stopped. We use Hangouts usually for the regular games, or Zoom. But that's paid. Yeah. Yeah, I did that just in case.
Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts was the best, but I tried back 7 years ago when I did a lot of work with video stuff. I don't know how it compares now, though. You can change that. Yeah, by clicking on the screen, click on the window.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, just that these are not my divine smites, but the spell Searing Smite should stack on top of a weapon. And in this case, it's not stacking. It's just that. Oh no, I think it's working right. I think this is just how it works, because these are concentration spells. They're spells to do weapon enhancements, and as far as I know, neither Roll20 or D&D Beyond have the ability to suddenly have a weapon be special. Yeah, I could customize it, but I don't see a point. Because I'll just roll the attack. If I hit, then smite goes off. If I don't, then the smite doesn't go off. Yeah. And then, in depending on which smite I'm using, depends on what type of saving throw it is and whatnot. Though I did take Bless and Cure Wounds, so I'm not all about the smiting.
It's going to be a heavy heal party. So I can throw more dinosaurs at you all.
That doesn't sound good. Wait, no. We don't.
Hey, I quite literally just doubled my lay on hands, so that was nice. I went from having 5 to 10. Which,
Yeah.
right there is the sorcerer.
That's the only level you double it.
That's true. I mean, once I get to 4th level, it goes up to 20. And I don't plan on multi-classing, so by 11th level, I'm going to be seeing at 55.
See, do we have anybody still hanging around that has any questions?
Catapult. Maybe catapult. It's an interesting spell.
Catapult is a very underrated spell. It is a good spell.
Did you want us to try to set up green screens? Were you planning on playing around with that kind of thing?
I'll leave that up to you.
Well, I mean, you're the one who has to do the work on it. So, I mean, if you're willing to put in the work, I can, drop the $20 on a green screen. But I'm not going to bother if you don't want to do it.
I don't know what I'd need to do with it. Maybe in the future, but for now, no.
Okay.
Might be a little intense on the computer.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that processes or anything like that. I don't know if it saves processing or adds more processing.
I think it adds more.
Yeah, a lot more.
I forgot to choose a second language. I knew I was missing something.
So
I have a language to choose.
Maybe if I upgrade to like an 8-core system?
You don't need to go quite that far.
I don't know. I was just looking at, what was it, Project Scarlet, the new Xbox console they're coming out with. Apparently, who is it? It's not Intel. Who's the other chip designer?
AMD?
Yeah, apparently AMD is doing something really interesting with chips.
What, in the control panel, what option tells you how many cores? Because I think this is a dual core.
Oh, yeah, that's...
I've always right-clicked on computer and went, hey, what do I have?
Right-clicked on what?
My computer.
Right-click on my computer.
Should be under system properties, right?
Yeah. Technically, I think you can still right-click on computer if you...
Yeah, right-click on the little window icon in the lower left or wherever you've got it on your screen and choose System. It should pop up with an About screen that'll tell you about your processor.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering when they're actually going to start gearing PCs towards streaming and less towards...
There's some out there now for that.
Yeah.
Core i5, that's all it says.
So Google that and you might find your answer.
Yeah, right. Intel Core i5.
Yeah, mine is an AMD quad core, and when I have Discord showing all the videos, then it's not feeling well. it's eating up 55% of the CPU. But if I drop it down to just show one at a time, whoever is active, then it's reasonable, like 30 plus change.
I got my laptop probably less than 6 months ago, so it's dual core i7
Says
because
it's a
my
quad
previous
core.
Yeah, mine's. You have the same one as I do actually. Mine's or I don't know if it's the same exact, but it's an i5 as well. But it's quad.
Yeah, it's an i5 2320.
Yeah, you have exactly the same one I'm using.
How much RAM do you have?
16.
How do you level on the Roll20 system?
Okay, so roll 20. You have to go. Let me load up a character here.
I think you just click on your level on top right. Edit it.
Yeah, it didn't give me the option to change anything. It didn't. It's like, oh,
Oh.
you have new blah. Basically everything I got for second level, which was fighting style, spells. I think I do this. I went and I changed the magic caster level from 1 to 2. Okay. Okay. I'm not. What the? Oh crap! Hold on. I need to get out of that. Yeah, I did. There's just a problem. Well, it says that it because I changed it to 2, it's trying to level me to 3. Yeah. It's apparently a lot easier than I thought.
I have a question. So there is a language I did not pick. Would there have been a language the people I was with would have taught me just out of? Okay. The curse of not being raised with actual gnomes.
Game tools. Sorry, sources. Go over to sources, and then it should be player's handbook. Should be like the first one. All in favor of not liking that idea.
No, he's just looking up something for me. So
Yeah, I was kidding.
ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Abyssal's always fun. Draconic is I always like Draconic, but I take Draconic a lot whenever I make characters, so maybe Abyssal, something different. It fits into her mood of things anyways. Sure, let's go all Abyssal on that.
Yeah, I'm just confused by something. Oh, no, never mind. I'm good. I thought I got Divine Smite at next level. Yeah, but I thought I might have a little fun with, the regular smite spells before I go Divine Smiting everything.
No smite like divine smite.
Okay, now it's working.
Save. Okay. Oh, wow, that's some pretty significant damage, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
Haven't really played rogue before.
I might want that.
2d6 sneak attack at level 3. That's gonna be fun.
Rows get ridiculous. Which path are you planning on taking? Because if it's assassin, it's going to be hilarious.
What's that?
If you take assassin, it's going to be hilarious.
No, that seems too trite. I was actually looking at the scout because that seems right down yours' alley.
Okay. Hey, scout's good too. It's just the assassin's hilarious because basically because you become the super stealth guy, you sneak up on everything. If they haven't acted that turn, you assassinate, and they make a con save, and if they don't save, they die.
Yeah. Yeah, as it is, I'm already with stealth +8, so it's a good starting point.
So, I'm just reading the spell. I want to make sure I understand right, because it says a range of 60 feet, but it can travel up to 90 feet. Does that mean the initial starting of me throwing the object has to be at least 60 feet away? And it can go another 90 feet on top of that?
Sounds about right.
This
What
is
spell?
catapult.
Yeah, it's catapult.
Yeah, you can target anything up to 60 feet away from you, and then it launches 90 feet in the direction you want it to.
But the target isn't the person; it's literally an item, right? I mean, a rock or whatever, right?
Yeah,
target
yeah,
is actually the. Okay, now I understand. So I'm targeting the rock that has to be at least 60 feet away, and I fling it, and it can go up to 90 feet away until it hits something.
No, you target
Correct.
something at most 60 feet, not at least 60 feet.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
at most.
Yeah. My bad. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Interesting. Okay.
As I said, catapult is one of those underrated spells. Because everybody usually goes for like magic missile.
No, I've got a theme with her, so no normal spells in general. So
But I mean, the thing of it is if it hits something, they have to make a dex save. On a failed save, the object stops moving.
Wait, are you doing the gnome thing where you shrink yourself and then catapult yourself?
No, but that sounds amazing.
That's
You don't.
Look, if I were to like multi-class into like a rogue, that would be an amazing move right there. Just launch yourself with the tiny knives coming out of you and just slam into them. That's great. What are you talking about?
I've heard of the fastball special, but that's taken to a whole new level.
Yeah, there's also a chance he wouldn't survive his own 3d8 damage that he would probably inflict on himself as well as his target.
I don't get.
And if they dodge, that means he keeps flying and he like runs into a tree or something.
Just need to get him a wingsuit. He can be a flying gnome.
There you go.
It's got a range area of 60 feet, yet the description says it flies 90 feet.
Yeah,
Right.
you can target something that's within a 60-foot radius of you, and then from wherever that point is, it can fly up to 90 feet
The
away.
target is not the person. The target is the actual object that you're trying to fling. That's why the spell sounds weird. You're targeting the object, and then the object you fling it at whatever direction, and if it hits something,
I get it now. Okay.
which
So
makes
technically, you can hit things around corners with it.
you potentially could. Yeah, I would imagine they would. Well, no, it's a save. I would have to know they were there or be able to see them, right? I mean, that would probably be it, right?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't need to be able to see them, really. I mean, if you just fling it down a hallway and it hits the other end of the hallway, you know how long that hallway is.
Yeah.
Only technically, if the item is big enough, it would effectively really work.
I think if it's a item that can be dodged, they would probably get advantage on their saving throw.
That makes sense.
Sounds reasonable.
But if I were like to just grab a boulder and fling it down a narrow hallway, well, they're gonna have a problem. That's a higher level, obviously.
That would be harder to dodge. But yeah, going around corners is kind of
Tricky. But
Bottle of alchemist's fire. Get him with the shards and with the fire.
Yep, that's all you need, man. Just
well, that might actually be an effective use of that around the corner. Let me just fling this down. Hopefully, there's no innocent bystanders.
or what is it? They still have caltrops, right?
Yep.
Do they have those or no
Yeah.
ball bearings? That's it. You
Yeah.
just toss a giant bag of ball bearings down the hall.
I don't think I could take the bag. Well, I guess I could toss the bag, but it would stay as a bag. I mean, because you're targeting the bag. I don't think that's quite.
But the nice thing about it also, you don't have to have an object there. You can toss something in that direction when it's in the right spot, then cast the spell and have it go sideways.
A glass bottle full of ball bearings.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, one of
Best of both worlds,
ways.
caltrops and ball bearings.
But yeah, if you throw it down like a 5-foot hall, and at the end of that there's a room with a large creature, it's probably going to hit them.
There you go. See, look, that's an effective use.
So what we need you to take is when you get to able to cast 6th level spells, you'll take the Globe of Invulnerability, concentrate on yourself, and fling yourself down the hall.
Just launch right down the hall.
You're invulnerable at that moment.
You take beat of force.
I need to find a spell that turns me into like a giant block of ice, because that's more her theme. So and then she flings herself down as a giant block of ice.
Form of a giant block of ice?
Yes, exactly.
There's an invocation you can take as a warlock, but once you become a giant frozen block of ice, you're kind of stuck there for a while.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't do that the same. Nah, I need someone else to fling me down as the giant block of ice.
Now, the other thing you could do is start going down Druid and then take, Path of the Moon? And then once you get high enough level in Druid, you can shapeshift into a water elemental. Though that weighs more than 5 pounds.
That's going a little complex. I think that's beyond what I want to do with this one.
Well, if you get polymorph too, you just have to see a water elemental to use polymorph like that.
interesting. But it was an interesting game and some interesting characters.
I'm curious. I want to see if I can get that other token working, or if I have to make another one or something.
Oh, my token that was blind?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. That was so weird.
Might be easier just to delete it and create a new one.
I haven't had that trouble before. I've had trouble where the token wouldn't turn, so to speak. So it wasn't going to let me have my line of sight that I wanted. So there were a lot of times I was like literally running my character across the board real quick so I could see what everybody was talking about and then moving back and be like, yeah, I'm throwing something at them.
Yeah, I don't like the whole angled line of sight so that you have to rotate the token. That just gets tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got tedious for all of us. We eventually gave up on it.
Alright,
but Scaly, Nerdarchy. Nerdarchy is a resource I recommend. They have a lot of wonderful little videos about underrated spells and good cantrips to take.
I'm not into that part of it. I don't do the research. I'm not that type of person. I just look at a spell and go, hey, it fits into my theme. I'll find some.
Okay. I was just recommending it because, as I said, that's where I found out about Catapult, and I heard it, and I was like, oh, it's whatever. Magic Missile, guaranteed hit. Catapult.
Yeah.
If you hit, it's going to hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah, because I could have taken a different array for because she's got her two cantrips, which are Frostbite and Chill Touch, that are all combat. So those are true primaries, but both of them are sort of very specific on what they do. So. And neither of them are super like. Well, the D8 for Chill Touch is okay. Let's see, when does that increase? That doesn't increase till 5th level. Frostbite doesn't increase until 5th level as well.
Well, Frostbite gives him disadvantage on attack. That's the important part of Frostbite.
Yeah, that's what I like about Frostbite is the disadvantage. It's just got less of a range, so that's why those archers were really annoying. So the Chill Touch has a much better range.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You cut out there. I'm not hearing you talking anymore. After you
Sorry.
It's after you said you had a question.
Sorry. This is involving our chat.
Yes.
J-Rex mentioned that his laptop was overtaxed. Is that just a temporary thing, or is he out completely?
I don't know.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Wait and see if it was a one-time thing or what was going on.
Or if he can find a workaround with it.
Alright, I moved you guys back onto that map. Does the Dragonborn have vision?
Oh, you'd have to ask that question. I'm not looking at the right thing. Where's the Dragonborn? Over here.
Well, if you can see the map, that's a good first sign.
Yes, I can see the map.
Okay.
But wait, do you have the vision thing on? Because it doesn't look like it. Because I can
I've
see
got
literally
full visibility on the whole thing.
Yeah, you've got full visibility on the whole thing, so I can see the whole map.
Yeah, I deleted the lines that were blocking line of sight, but he couldn't even see where there
Yeah,
was.
all I saw was a big old black box.
Oh wait, there's one blocking thing from a tree in the southeast corner.
Yeah. Do you see that? Do you see the tree down there?
Yeah, I see the black line.
Okay, so you can see that. All right.
So that works then now.
That looks like they work.
All right. I'm gonna drop off because it's midnight over here.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, I
game,
just
so-
want to say, guys, this is the next time we play will be the longest I've ever played a cleric in 5th edition. So if anybody has tips, I would appreciate it.
I appreciate you healing me when I was down to 1 hit point.
That wasn't me.
That was me.
Oh no, that was the paladin, right?
That was
No.
Fixter. No, that was
That was
Fixter.
the rope.
Why you guys all have healing spells? You're going to confuse me.
That's his name. He fixes
I-
things.
I healed myself when I was down to 3.
Yeah,
That's right, you did. You healed yourself.
I contemplated doing. Oh, I was going to say I was contemplating doing lay of hands on myself, but I was like, you know what? I'll just risk. I might go down. If I draw fire, that's actually more important right now than whether or not I survive it.
Yeah, just pick that up at 2nd level. So when somebody goes down, if they're healed, they're basically back up and added immediately without any kind of penalties.
Well,
So,
we have to stand up, which is half our movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the Grave Domain Cleric, if they heal from 0, you max out the healing dice. You don't even roll.
Nice.
But you have to wait for them to drop. So they better not have any concentration spells or rages or anything like that going.
So what you're saying is you include a small knife as part of your healing kit.
You stab them. Oh no! Now I can heal.
Oh, you're at 1 hit point. Here, I can help with that.
Yeah,
gentle. Shh.
I get the channel divinity as well. It's just depending on which oath I take. And the one I was thinking, the one I'm still leaning toward is vengeance. But if I took Oath of the Crown, I could actually draw fire because I can challenge one creature. I can issue a challenge to other creatures on the battlefield. Each creature you choose within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from me. And this effect ends if the creature is incapacitated or I am. Or if I move. Oh, no. If the creature... Wait, they can't move more than 30 feet away from me. How are they moving more than 30? Well, I guess if I get moved more than 30 feet. But the other one is Turn the Tide, which is one of the things I find funny is as a bonus action, you can bolster injured creatures with your channel divinity. Each creature of your choice that can hear you within 30 feet regains 1d6 plus your charisma and hit points. If it has no more than half hit points.
There you go. All right. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
And I won't
Good
be
night,
here
folks.
next time, so I'll catch up after that.
Good night.
The next time's the 23rd, right? All right.
Yeah,
See you then.
so I'll see you on what is it, 7th? Yeah. 7th. Right.
Yeah, how many did we actually have viewing at one point? Oh, that's not bad.